Good day, welcome back to the channel. Well, I've had a bit of criticism lately. There's a few people saying that this channel gives the impression that Thailand has no scammers, and that every person you meet here will act honestly and in good faith. This is not the impression that I meant to give. I was saying that not everybody is a thief or a scammer. Obviously, every country has its questionable people with questionable motives. So I do this video to try and balance it out. So before we start, please give the thumbs up, subscribe. It's free to do. Comments are always welcome. Keep them respectful. And share the video and share the channel. Now let's get into it. So you've arrived in Bangkok airport. You're staying in Bangkok, tired and impatient. You just want to get to your hotel. You make your way to the lower floor of the airport for the taxi ranks. And you take your ticket, find the lane, and the driver greets you. Now, before you even get in the taxi, he will try to fix a price with you. Your luggage will be put in the boot of his car as he gives overinflated prices. He thinks you will be trapped because of the luggage. Right, so stop right there. You say meter, he says it doesn't work. You feel committed because the luggage is loaded. There is a towel over the meter. This is because the meter will still be ticking, but the 1,000 baht quote will only clock up 300 baht. And obviously, he will only declare 300. The law states in Thailand that taxis must have meters unless the price is agreed. It's simple. Let the impatience to get to your hotel simmer and ask him to remove the luggage unless he will use the meter. If he does have to remove the luggage, then he's lost his place in the queue for the taxis. So it's up to him. So he miraculously got the meter to work. But he has another few tricks up his sleeve. He may use a scenic route to inflate the fare. And this is easy to avoid. Open Google Maps, track your journey. If he wanders off course, tell him immediately. The meter should go up at 2 baht per time. And after a certain distance, some drivers have a switch to speed up the meter. So if your meter is too fast, ask him to stop, get out of the taxi. I always used to sit in the front and openly take a photo of the driver's ID. This lets him know that he is traceable. I then open Google Maps and keep it open. Yes, with the sound on. But you know the simplest and cheapest way to get to your hotel without being ripped off? At the luggage carousels, you will see the tourist SIM cards of the kiosks. You will have already downloaded the Grab app. You should have done. On the level 1 there's a Grab taxi pickup point. You go there, type in the hotel name, it will give you the options. Just Grab car, just Grab car, VIP, SUV, people carrier, etc., etc. And you can even have a lady Grab. Now, I'm assuming that any car will do. So you press, and within seconds, the car will be on its way. Number plate, fixed price, no problem with finding the hotel. It's such a smooth service. And even better value than the taxis, even if they do use their meter properly. I do believe that Grab will automatically factor in the price for the tolls for the highway, which will save you so much time. Let's face it, you'd be sat on a plane for hours. You do not want to be caught up in Bangkok traffic for any longer than necessary. I once sat next to a fella. I say next to him, we said hi or nodded at each other at the gate at Heathrow. We sat each in an aisle seat but on the same row. Obviously waited for luggage at the same belt, just a simple nod of recognition. Well, in the hotel bar, waiting for the concierge and the room, he appeared again. I was on my third beer. You following me? I joked. And we had a chat. Effing traffic, effing taxis, he said. He had paid 1,000 baht, and the driver sat in traffic rather than pay the toll on his fixed price journey. I paid 380 baht, gave 20 baht tips and 400 baht. He learnt a valuable lesson that first day in Thailand. Needless to not say, he connected to Wi Fi, and Grab app was his priority. He especially loved the Grab bike part, and that became his go to feature. He couldn't believe you can go for a thrill ride cutting through traffic for next to nothing. I love the motorbike taxis too, but always get a proper Grab taxi car if you've had a few beers, just to save accidents and that. And always go Grab prices plus 20 40 baht if you get an independent motorbike taxi. So, in Pattaya, well, actually, what's the best way to get there first? The cheapest is 180 baht on the coach or the bus, but then you have to get a Grab the other end. In Pattaya, I'll be surprised if more than 300 baht Grab fare anywhere. Or you can get a taxi. If an airport taxi, they will quote of 1,500 to 2,000 baht. But I always pre-book bulk Pong taxis, PONG taxis. The number is plus 66 6519699926. I'll put it up on the screen for you. You can WhatsApp, and it's 1,200 baht from the airport into Pattaya to your hotel. As I say, pre-book on WhatsApp. In English, they will meet you at the airport and take you to your hotel in a sedan car, good drivers, bottle of water, best taxi service I know. So you're there. You're in Pattaya. You're in Sin City. Now, my personal opinion is the BART bus is by far the best way to get around. 10 baht. Get on. When you get off, 10 baht. Do not ask the price. They will say 100 baht. That's not a scam, though. That's entering into a contract with them. Same stuff for the taxi. No meter, no work. Get out. Just order a Grab from the get go. Save the time and the hassle. Plus, with a Grab, I did mention in another video, the driver returned my mate's belongings before he even realised he'd lost them. With a flag down taxi, it's gone. It's not traceable. But with Grab, you can still message them a little while after you get out. So if you're as silly as my mate, you may be lucky. When I get a Grab, I screenshot the car details. It's good if you can do this, because later, if you need to contact him, it's just a little tip there. So now the scammiest ones are the tuk-tuks. They know you want to ride in one. They are masters of BS. They will charge literally as much as they can. Beware, they will often drop you short if you say Chinatown. They're 100 metres short and they point. I got a quote from Grab, show it to them, and maximum double for the fun of the ride. They will offer you tours. Do not do it. They will take you to the expensive shops, restaurants, markets, street sellers, because they get a commission from them. Temple closer, go to this place. No, don't do it. They don't seem to be happy that they charge you a day's wage for a 20-minute journey. In fact, never listen to any recommendations from taxi driver, tuk-tuk drivers, or street vendors. This is borderline scam at the best. Are there any other transport scams that you know of? Or have you been a victim of one? Let me know in the comments so everyone can protect themselves. And now for the tip of how to avoid any transport scams. It's really easy. Use Grab or Bolt app. Use a decent taxi service or a bus for longer trips. If you do ever flag a taxi down. Don't ever be afraid to get straight back out of the taxi. It really is as simple as that. Now that's all I know about the transport, really. I just use Grab. I go for Grab. There's Bolt as well, but I just use Grab. It's just so much quicker for me. So Grab or reliable taxi service, or just get the bus. There's no rip-offs on the bus. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. Be safe, be kind, be respectful, and I'll see you in the next one.
If you like this video, then please hit the like button.
And subscribe to this channel, it is free to do.
I was just about to say subscribe as well.
And leave a comment for the deaf bloke.
Like, subscribe and comment so the deaf man keeps walking.